Hey guys, what is up? My name is Michaela and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to spend the day in Milan. We actually had like a 22-hour layover out here on our way from Agadir, Morocco to Thailand. So because we have a layover for almost 24 hours, a whole day, we rented out this Jeep right here and we're gonna just go sightseeing in Milan and get some food. Adrian's never been to Italy before, so I'm excited for him to see how good the food is. And I'm excited because I've been dying to see like really good food, like especially good pasta, good pizza, and I haven't had it in like a year. Like since I've been in the States, like pasta and pizza, like no one can do pasta and pizza like obviously the Italians and the way they season flavor. So I'm super excited to do that. We do have a lot of luggage in the back. We ended up renting out a car because it just is so much more easier and affordable just to get a car to ride around on your own leisure, your own time, rather than just trying to figure out taxis, Ubers, like every step of the way. And not only that, you guys, we're actually gonna be sleeping in the car because we landed here. Okay, so there's like so much with time change between the countries, but in Agadir, we left our hotel at like around 2 in the morning, and then our flight was 6 a.m. in Agadir, Morocco, and then from Morocco at 6, we landed around like 10 in Milan at the smaller airport, and then from that smaller airport, we took a shuttle for like 15 euros, an hour and 15 minutes out to this bigger airport, which is where we rented out the Jeep because we were like, you know what, we're gonna be here instead of spending all day inside of this airport that we're gonna be taking off on the bigger airport for tomorrow. We're like, you know what, let's just sleep in the car instead of sleeping in the airport, and let's just have this car take us wherever we want to. So that's what we're gonna do, sleep in the car. So I don't know, it sounds really crazy, but I'm like super excited because I'm like, how cool is that to sleep in a rental car with all of our luggage in the back? Because we just didn't really want to be carrying a bunch of luggage. So two of the luggages, we actually have 5 luggages. 2 of them we're going to be shipping back home to the States because, you know, we're carrying so much luggage, and a lot of that luggage, what's in there are like cold winter clothes and whatnot, and shoes that we just don't wear, especially since we're going to be living in Thailand for a couple of months. You guys, I'm super excited. I have a glow on my face. So we are actually currently at the post office. I changed because it was super hot and I was wearing my sweater vest. Right now we are in Milan, in like the countryside. I don't know, there's like houses, it's a small town, and we're at the post office, and look at our situation, you guys. So we're trying to send off 3 luggages, which is a leopard one, this Fila one, which was where all the camera equipment was, because we kind of figured out that we no longer need the camera equipment, and it's just not worth lugging around with us like around the world in just different countries and paying for it over and over again if we don't use it as often as we do like our phones and the GoPro. So we're just cutting that out. And then this is our red one. This is where all of my winter stuff is, like my fur jacket, my boots, everything that I basically wear in Paris. This is what we're sending back home because we are going to be in warmer climates for a while. It's just too much more. It's just, again, more space, and it's a lot heavier. And then again, when you're traveling and you have to pay for like weight and carry-on bag, it just is too much. So I'm not wearing these at all, these boots, jackets, sweaters, and whatnot. So that's going back home. This is Adrian's, and then yeah, and then this baby is what I'm keeping. And I'm so glad we actually came here and weighed a lot of our stuff. We do have like a scale that we brought along with us. Okay, so we do actually have a scale that we bought with us, but when we weighed it in the post office to try to ship it back home, it was, one bag was, and it's a red one that's actually being taped up right now, one was actually 3 kilograms over, so I had to move some stuff from that luggage to another luggage. I mean, you guys know how it is. You have to move stuff from one luggage to the other. I mean, I think you guys can get a pretty much some of idea what I'm talking about. I'm really tired, you guys. It's like in the afternoon. I haven't eaten yet. The last time I ate was, oh my god, when was the last time we ate? I haven't eaten at all today, guys. I ate like a slice of pizza last night and some french fries, but that was it, because it felt like a day. It doesn't feel like last night because I didn't really sleep. Like, it was 11 and then I tried getting an hour or two of sleep. I slept like an hour and a half and then I had to wake up, get ready, and then, you know, the journey started to come here. And since then we've been on the go trying to get, you know, the car situation, and then now we're trying to figure out the luggage and ship it all home before we go to Thailand, because we have 5 luggages, and I know that sounds a lot, but you have to also keep in mind, you guys, this was not in my plan at all. When I first moved to Paris, I thought I was gonna just be strictly in Paris for the year and a half I was in school for my master's, but it didn't end up working out like that. So I have a lot of Paris clothing, like the winter clothing with me that, you know, I just don't need anymore from shipping back home. Basically our whole lives are in these bags, so it's camera equipment, all of our clothes. The only thing that we do have is just back home, like a storage unit of some of our furniture and other clothes, pair of clothing, but like literally we moved out here, so it's not like we're just vacationing and just we carry 5 bags around, which is why we are doing this, because we don't want to do that anymore. But it just is like our whole life. This was our whole life at one point, but because everything changes, you know, we're just kind of going along with it. So we're gonna ship all this stuff back home, so both of us are only carrying 1 suitcase, so it's just so much more easier, and all the stuff I need is just in that suitcase. So that's what I kind of just did. That's what you guys can see on the side of the road. Oh, and our Jeep, it's a big Jeep. We're gonna be sleeping in it tonight. Hey, hey. I'm doing a project. We might need to double or tape some spots, and we're probably gonna definitely tape the briefcase.
What are we doing with that briefcase?
Because I'm sending it out.
You sending that back?
Yeah. But yeah, Thailand was trying to charge us $2,000 just for baggage alone. Not even the ticket. The ticket was a lot more cheap for both myself and Adrian, but like Thailand was trying to charge us $2,000. Mind you, I do understand that it is like almost a 20-hour flight from here to Thailand, and we won't be getting to Thailand until Saturday, and it is Thursday today. So I understand that. I know we're gonna have a stop in between Saudi Arabia, so I'm like super excited, but I think it's only like a 4-hour layaway, so we won't really be sightseeing the city like we are today in Milan. It had to be taped up. Yeah, you guys, and then we're gonna get something to eat, so hey, okay, bye. There are tolls out here too. So you guys, from the post office, I forgot to actually film the part where we went to Action. We're on the highway right now. I forgot to film the part where we went into the Action store, and it's just like a quick like pick-me-up store if you're needing to pick up like quick stuff. It's similar to like Five Below for people that are watching back home in the States. So we picked up a small mini luggage because we got rid of like all of our big luggage that was like unnecessary, and we ended up shipping that back to go back home to the States. We're on our way to the Milan center where like all the cathedrals are. Right now we're on the outskirts. Well, we are still in Milan, but we're in like the countryside, the regular local side of Milan. I have to say, like, honestly, the local part of Milan, it feels like I'm back home in America. Like, the highway signs are the same. You know, even just the way they do their roads are the same. The cars, they're very similar. Some of them are a little bit boxy and smaller, but it's so similar to back home. And even like looking at like the way they do their highways, like the trees on the side and like the fences and just the structure, it feels like I'm home. But you guys, I'm enjoying myself. I got some cookies, and then peanuts, and then sunflower seeds with chocolate covered raisins, and I was so happy when I walked into Action, the store. I saw beef jerky. I have not seen beef jerky, you guys, since I last left home almost like a year ago. I was close to buying it, but I was like, like we're going out to eat anyways when we get to the city center. I'm probably gonna get some like pasta and just fall in love with it, and then just eat the rest and be okay with it. We have about 35 minutes left in this journey, and I'm kind of nervous because I feel like as we get closer to the city center, we're not gonna find parking. I know I came here once. I came to Italy once in my life before this, and that was for an EF tour I did with like my school, and we came to Milan, and it was just so jam-packed. It's like I don't even remember parking because I wasn't even thinking about parking because I came on like a tour bus with my class or whatever. But I'm really nervous about the parking when we get closer into the city. I feel like parking can be extremely expensive or just impossible. We're getting closer. Right now we are just finding a parking spot. Yeah. Looks like we're in Boston. Right now we are by the city center, and we are just trying to find parking. We're not even like in the center. We're trying to walk to the center and more restaurants. But parking, you guys, is a whole playing field. There's honestly so many different kinds of styles I've been seeing. I'm like looking on the street. I have to show you guys this. Look at this. Look at how gorgeous. It's like a movie. It's like a dream. Look at that. These alleyways. Oh my gosh, look at this. Let me see if I can. You guys, it's honestly so beautiful. It's musk. It's just getting a little dark, but I also kind of looking at people's styles out here, like these Italians, these Milanians, they dress to the T, you guys. I'm seeing trousers. I'm seeing a lot of layering going on, and it's literally May too. It's warm out. Like during the nighttime it gets a little bit chilly. It's chilly now a little bit. But, you know, they wear blazers and they're so, like, laid back with it. But it's so cute. A lot of their styles. I want to interview some. And maybe see if I can just ask them, like, you know, their outfit and their inspo. And then maybe make a video out of it. I don't know. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? Because I'm only spending 24 hours here in Milan because of our layover. I don't know, I might do that. Hopefully it doesn't get too dark, you guys. If I do end up doing it, it's gonna be on my fashion page, Max Smith. So you guys can stay tuned for that if I do end up doing it. And you guys can follow me too on that one, for Max Smith, my brand, my fashion design brand. Turn right on the Okay guys, so we just found a parking garage right here. It's €6 per hour, so I think we're gonna only leave it for like a couple or a few hours. And while I'm walking down the street, I want to get some interviews in. I feel like I'm like such a tourist with this camera, and I have like some guys looking at me just like I'm crazy. But I want to get some interviews in while it's still daylight, because I love their style out here. There's so many different kinds of styles, and they're so cool and eclectic and so different. So I want to get some interviews in, see what's up with that, and get something to eat. So stay tuned. Spaghetti and pasta is what I'm feeling. Risotto.
No, perché sinceramente
the prices are reasonable. And they have the wine. Seafood spaghetti. Okay guys, so we are walking back to the garage because we only wanted to stay here for a couple of hours before we move in the heart where the cathedral is. And we just finished eating our dinner, which was so good, by the way. I haven't had pasta like that in such a long time. Like, I don't even know, I was probably like in the States, because Paris doesn't have pasta like that, and Morocco certainly doesn't have pasta that fresh and just so good. And just, I mean, the only people who know how to truly do pasta are the Italian people, which they proved. And it was so good, you guys. Even the pizza, we had pizza with shrimp and arugula on it. It was super good, you guys. We're heading back to the car garage right now, and then we might get a gelato and head closer to the center. And you guys, this is the cathedral. What? As you guys can see behind me, there is a soccer game going on, and this is the, I don't know, it's like a soccer game rally of a bunch of people holding their selected teams' flags for soccer. It's a huge deal out here, obviously. We're in Italy and Europe. European soccer is huge, or European football is huge. This is so cool, you guys. Okay.
Forza, forza.
Okay guys, so it is probably like 12 midnight. I'm not gonna lie, after we ate and got in the car, we literally parked in front of the cathedral, and the cathedral's actually back here. It was like Maria's cathedral, I think, in Milan. And we walked around a little bit, took pictures, and then like we got back in the car, you guys, and we fell asleep. I fell asleep. I took a nap for like an hour and a half, and like I'm surprised no one bothered us or anything. But there's also, I guess, like a soccer game going on, so you see a lot of people going throughout the streets with the soccer flags representing, you know, the soccer teams. And I had to go to the bathroom really bad, so I just went to McDonald's here. You can see it, yeah. Tomorrow morning we do have to leave early to go to the hotel and make it on time, since our flight is at 9 a.m. to, actually we're gonna be stopping in Dubai, and then we go from Dubai to Thailand. So it's crazy, you guys. That concludes today's video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.